like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning... Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the Louisville products. I know those folks are excited for him, as are the folks from Texas Tech and Oregon. Here's Tyler Shuck.
Kate, it is a long postseason road ahead of them, especially when you're the road team in this wild card environment. They're going to likely be underdogs all postseason long, so you better embrace that moment. You better attack it like every play is on the line. In this first drive, I'd expect them to lead by example. Be aggressive from the jump.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Shuck now on first down. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Off the play action, Chuck. And this one is launched downfield. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
This guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same kind of production with that arm of his to the playoffs. It's delivered in the passing game again and again and again. But we know this is a whole new season when we're talking playoffs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. May off the play fake. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is a heater. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, the This is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That's set. This is 3rd and 5. Shuck working from the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
A give right side. Here's Lloyd. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. On the Seahawks 8-yard
From the gun, it's May. Makes the catch. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Nixon now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Off the play action, May. Another one to Addison. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
To the air yet again, May. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Escapes the defender. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's May again. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
11 more yards. And the Vikings, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run. Gibson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
May now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
And goal.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Nixon now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Seahawks offense running out now. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shuck now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Throwing, Chuck. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Pistol snap here to Chuck. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's May on 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Here's made to the air. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. This is Walker on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Chuck working from the gun. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Now Chuck on 3rd and long. He's got Gesicki complete. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Connecting on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 42. From the gun, ETN gets it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. May now on 3rd down. That's caught. This is Addison. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st down from the 41. May. Into the hands of Duvernay. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's May. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Reek Woolen with the INT. Only Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with Etienne. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
May now to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running it here with Etienne. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Etienne gets it on the draw. He dodged the tackle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
it's a gain of 8. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air. It's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Jay Hawkinson.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. A gain of 4.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Staying with Walker. Escapes a defender. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shuck now on first down. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Trying the air now. Here's Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Myers' kick is good, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Here's ETN on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
May now. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Another one to Addison. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Vikings first down.
This is ETN. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. This is Metcalf working that right side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Off the play action, Chuck. He's keeping it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 1st down from the 41. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Seahawks have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. On the keeper, here's Shuck. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shuck now from the gun. Oh, he's going for it again. And they bring him down around the 34. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shuck working from the gun. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds the in route complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense is sent. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Quick throw completed by May. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to... Oh, he loses the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
Oh, man, these sneak plays are pretty chaotic in the middle. Everybody piling in, trying to dive in opposite directions. Either by chance or just well-placed aim, somebody knocked that ball free in the pile, and it was half luck they fell on top of it.
Here's shot, 1st and 10. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Shuck's going to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Just 1 play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. To the air on 1st down, May. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
May trying again here on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front.
We've got a challenge from the Vikings here, and they want the officials to take another look.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting a football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed right side to Addison. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. From the gun, it's May. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Back to throw it. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Got all of it, and this is good. And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
You know, I like to leave you in warm-ups, Kate, and get down to the field and watch these not only quarterbacks throw it, but these kickers kick it. I want to see the distance. And it's one thing in pregame to make it from 55+. It's quite another to do it in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
He'll throw it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings don't want to see this one go to overtime. May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Here he is to throw. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings.
He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Jawan Jennings. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Setting up to pass. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. Brings up third and
Now to throw. He's got him. That's Addison. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 35.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 on the Seahawks.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
They'll run. Etienne. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings jump in front late. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Still time to go, Gronk, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 30.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. Throwing now. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. And he gets it on the design keeper. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's a possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now in real time in front of our eyes.